welcome to the chocolate book tag. I've got my comfy sweater and I've got some chocolates. So let's get started. First off, of course, I'm gonna actually, need to eat some chocolate because I haven't really looked at the questions yet, but I assume that a lot of chocolate eating is involved. So here we go. I think this is the first time that I've eaten a chocolate bar like this. Normally I just break off the pieces, but I thought this would look better. Kinda like it. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I'm getting ahead of myself. Wait, where is the chocolate eating? These are just questions about books. Okay, that's fine. I can do questions about books. Okay, so the first question is dark chocolate, which I just ate, so yay me. A book that covers a dark topic. Think abuse, domestic violence, rape, loneliness, bullying, death, etc. One of my favorite books that covers a dark topic is actually Bridge to Terabithia. I won't say too much if you haven't read it or seen the latest adaptation of the movie, which is also like really old, but there's an even older one. It's really good and it deals with the loss of someone, and I thought it did it really well and I really like it. Another book that I read recently that deals with something like this is I'll Give You the Sun by, I can see it right now, by Jandy Nelson, and that's also about loss, about losing your identity, about kind of like anxiety and things like that as well, about depression, about finding who you really are, and it deals with some dark stuff, but it's a really fun book as well, and it deals with art as well, which I really like, and I really recommend that book, by the way. It's really good. White chocolate, your favorite light-hearted or humorous read? One of my favorite light-hearted reads is basically anything by Deanna Wynne Jones, but my absolute favorite is House Moving Castle. It's just one of my favorite books of all time. If you might know the anime, I didn't know that anime film was based on a book until I saw it for like the 5th or 6th time, and I saw it in the after credits, like based on the book on. I was like, what? There's a book? And the book is totally different, but still really, really good. And it's sweet and it's lovely, and it's one of my go-to feel-good books, and it's really humorous and lighthearted. Another one is Mary Poppins, which I read recently for the first time, and I thought it was brilliant and hilarious and beautiful. And also 11 Thumbs by Obert Sky is also a really good series, and I think I did a separate video about that where I recommend series that you might not know. I'll try and find it and link it down below, where I talk more about that series. It's really good and not a lot of people know about it, and it's hilarious. Chocolate with a caramel center, one of my favorite kinds of chocolate. Name a book that made you feel all gooey in the middle when you were reading it. Ooh, let me think. There are a lot of books that I feel really warm and fuzzy inside when I read it. Again, one of my favorites is House Moving Castle and Mary Poppins as well. Like, those are my go-to feel-good books when I don't feel so good and I want to read something light-hearted and that makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Another one is A Little Princess. You might know the Shirley Temple movie or the little bit more recent adaptation, which is still like 1993 or something like that, but the book is also really, really good and it's really sweet and also really sad, but also it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Let me think if there are any others. There are probably a dozen or more that really make me feel gooey, but you have to remember them. You know what, I'm just gonna stick to those. So yeah, especially A Little Princess, it just warms my heart. Wafer-free Kit Kat. I didn't know that those existed. Name a book that surprised you lately. Oh, I skipped one, by the way. I'm gonna go to that soon. Name a book that surprised you lately. At the moment, I'm reading The Churchill Factor, which I think is downstairs. I'm trying to see if I can find it, but I think I left it downstairs. Which is basically all about Churchill, and I don't read a lot of biographies, but I really love it. It's really, really good, and I've almost finished it, so I'm going to put it in my next wrap-up video. I still have to make a lot of wrap-up videos, by the way. Probably the entire summer, but yeah, it's really good, and it surprised me how well it was written. Like, not that I expect biographies to be poorly written or something, but they usually a bit on the boring side, like in terms of just excitement, and you know, it's talking about someone's life. But this book is really written in a style that sometimes you're just on edge of your seat, and he's a really good writer. It's actually written by the mayor of London, and I can't at the moment remember his name, but I'm gonna put it here. But yeah, the Churchill Factor really surprised me. Milk Chocolate, a book that has a lot of hype that you're dying to read. One of the books that I'm dying to read is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J Maas. I feel like that has a little bit of hype, right? And also the latest book in the Throne of Glass series. So, like, the last book, haven't read it yet because I want to reread the entire series, but I have so many books that I want to read. So but yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one, and I'm probably gonna read it like really, really soon. Snickers, a book that you're going nuts about. That would have to be the first book in the Mistborn series, or the Final Empire series, I'm not quite sure. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Absolutely loved it, way more than I thought I would. It blew me away. It's amazing, and I think everyone should read that series. And it's so well written and thought out, and has this new kind of sort of magic system, and it's unlike other systems that I've read, and it's really good, and it's a really good story, and I'm going nuts about it. Hot chocolate with cream and marshmallows. That sounds so good right now. What book would you turn to for a comfort read? I've already answered these. So Mary Poppins, A Little Princess, House Moving Castle, and also Harry Potter. Like any of the Harry Potter books, if I'm feeling really down, they also warm my heart, by the way. Like the last few questions back, the caramel one, they are my favorite books of all time, and they're definitely a comfort read. Box of Chocolates. What series have you read that you feel has a wide variety and a little something for everyone? I will always recommend Harry Potter because it has so many things to offer if you just keep an open mind, especially if you think if you haven't read it yet, if you're one of those people who hasn't read Harry Potter and you think, oh, it's so hyped and it's for kids and I don't know, if you keep an open mind, you're going to love it. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure there are people who hate it, but like, you're probably gonna love it. The odds are you're gonna love it. Another series that I read recently, again the Mistborn series. It has romance, it has humor, it has magic, it has science, it has adventure and action. It has a little bit of everything, and it's also sweet, and yeah, I think a lot of people will like that series. If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of obsessed with it, and I'm really devastated that I've read all 3 books and that I shouldn't buy like book 4. It's kind of a standalone book. I think it's like 1,000 years in the future. I probably shouldn't buy it because I spent so much money on books already, but I really, really want to, so I'm probably gonna. And that was the chocolate book tag. I really like this tag. It's by, let me just see who the original person is. Let's see. Oh, nope, that's not working. Hold on, A Daydreamer something. A Daydreamer's Ramblings. I really like that name. So I will leave her video down below, and I tag all of you again as usual if you really want to do this tag. What's stopping you? And if you feel like you have to be tagged, I wasn't, again. I tag you. I tag you to do this. And now I'm probably gonna eat some more chocolate. Subscribe if you like this. Subscribe for chocolate. I'll send you virtual chocolate. I'm probably not gonna, but you know.